Hello everyone, got 4 dirty jokes for you today. Late one night, a married woman is in bed with her husband's best friend when her phone suddenly vibrates. She answers and hangs up after a short conversation. Her lover, sensing the unease that had enveloped the room, inquired with a hint of concern, "Who was that, my dear?" The woman hesitated for a moment, a mixture of guilt and amusement dancing in her eyes. Finally, she confessed, "That was just my husband." The friend's eyes widened in disbelief, his mind racing to grasp the implications of her revelation. "Oh shit," he exclaimed, his voice tinged with panic. "Is he coming home?" But the wife reassured him. "Don't worry. He said he'll be at the bar with you for a couple more hours." So a husband decides to join his wife for the first time playing golf. He's never really been into the game, but since his wife was playing with all these men around, he wanted to come and check it out. All day long he complains about the heat, about the other people, about how long it's taking. They are on the 9th green when suddenly he collapses from a heart attack. "Help me," he groans to his wife. The wife calls 911 on her cell phone, talks for a few minutes, picks up her putter, and lines up her putt. Her husband raises his head off the green and stares at her. "I'm dying over here and you're putting." "Don't worry, dear," says the wife calmly. "They found a doctor on the 2nd hole and he's coming to help you." "Well, how long will it take for him to get here?" he asks feebly. "No time at all," says his wife. "Everybody's already agreed to let him play through." So a Sunday school teacher of preschoolers told her students that she wanted each of them to have learned one fact about Jesus by the next Sunday. The following week she asked each child in turn what he or she had learned. Susie said, "He was born in a manger." Bobby said, "He threw the money changers out of the temple." Little Johnny said, "He has a red pickup truck but he doesn't know how to drive it." Curious, the teacher asked, "And where did you learn that, Johnny?" "From my daddy," said Johnny. "Yesterday we were driving down the highway, and this red pickup truck pulled out in front of us and Daddy yelled at him, 'Jesus Christ. Why don't you learn how to drive?'" So it was a regular day at 1st grade, and the teacher asked all the students to tell her something about what their parents do for a living. Some kids knew and gave a good description, while others didn't really understand their parents' jobs and gave vague descriptions or none at all. When they got to little Johnny, he stood up and said, "My dad cuts people in half." "Oh, really?" asked the teacher with a smile. "You mean he's a magician?" "I don't know," said Johnny. "A surgeon, maybe?" asked the teacher. "I don't know," repeated Johnny. "Then why do you think he cuts people in half?" asked the confused teacher. "Because I have 2 half-brothers and 3 half-sisters."